MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the 66ers and the Falcons. Sam Moses, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now in the box, McGee, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 3.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
First pitch on its way. Tyler Blackwell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ben Kohler is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Two out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. We'll move on to the Daniel Baca, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
In now, Bart Flash drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big number. If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Battle leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dior. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jeffrey Bellamy is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Into the box now, Steve Rice. They'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Falcons lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Dallas Phillips. Pitch on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Line hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Into the box, Monty Smith. No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 302 career. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nate Sweeney. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Flash comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in now, Ty Watts. There's a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. To the plate now, J.P. Humphries, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The average coming in, 257. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Cletus Harton, as he'll take a look at ball one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 4 RBIs.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, McGee, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. But 2 come across to score. Leading off the inning, John O'Neill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Joel Sloan will be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate, Joel Sloan. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Rodney.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rodney Myers. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ellis Means, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner on first with 2 away. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kohler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Tyler Blackwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
A 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Into the box now, Ben Kohler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hit on the ground out to short. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners into corners with still nobody out.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
So now to the plate, Dallas Phillips. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And 1, here it comes.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Monty Smith, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
First and second here with nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Reined in. One there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nate Sweeney. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
At the plate, Ty Watts. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count at 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, J.P. Humphries, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Humphries is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready with the 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The 66ers are out in front here, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Taylor Battle, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Smith will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. At the plate, Bart Flash 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
To the plate now, Bruce Sanders, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it 1 better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
In now, Steve Rice. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher,
Digging in, John O'Neill. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Joel Sloan. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball. Look out, 1-1.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Popped him up. Humphries waits on it, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-3 ball game. In now, Cletus Barton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cletus Barton.
First offering on its way.
Ball left outside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 3.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, McGee. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Runs up and gets this one down, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rice is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Blackwell.
Now at the plate, Tyler Blackwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just a tick behind for a strike. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in to try it again, Rodney Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Ellis Means, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Into the box now, Taylor Battle, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The center fielder, number 8.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bart Flash stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
1 and 2.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ben Kohler, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder, Ben Kohler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Hero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ready once again, Monty Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're...
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Nate Sweeney, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Now back, third base.
Coming to the plate now, Ty Watts. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Runner goes for second. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Number 32. Steve Rice.
At the plate, Steve Rice, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Phillips is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping into the box, Joel Sloan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Rodney Myers, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now a 5-4 ball game. Now at the plate, J.P. Humphries. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Cletus Barton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now batting, McGee. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 2-0 home. It's a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
Count 2-1.
Fouled off. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. In now, Tyler deflect well. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call for the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dante Tracy enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding into the box, Ellis Means. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
How about it? Shortstop, Taylor Battle.
To the plate now, Taylor Battle. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Bart Flash runs up and gets this one down to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bruce Sanders stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Dallas Phillips stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Standing in, Monty Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Cedric Morrow comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Drilled to first. He's got it. The throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the seventh.
Now back. Designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Nate Sweeney earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hit down the line at first. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch one more time. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this.
2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. J.P. Humphries is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line, that's a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Hayden Norwood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
Number 32. Steve Rice.
At the plate, Steve Rice. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, John O'Neill. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Phillips ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now, McGee. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that game.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
A ball and a strike now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did. Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 is taking ball 3.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
High hop, and he barehands it in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. First delivery to him on the way. Dallas Phillips is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
A great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Sinker, called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits and they leave one. Not too many more shots left. Edward Potter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joel Sloan. First pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first to be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before Lipa got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Standing in, Rodney Myers. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The designated hitter, number 34.
Into the box, Ellis Means. He's set and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Zero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 or 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, when everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Taylor Battle, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nate Sweeney. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Flash is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ty Watts is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Coming to the plate now, J.P. Humphries. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The 66ers are out on top. Eddie Munkauskas takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bart Flash. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box, Bruce Sanders. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. Munkauskas, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Hit back toward the mound. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third double, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate now, Jeffrey Bellamy. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Kohler is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
Number 32.
So stepping in, Steve Rice, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. He comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. That's exactly what happened.
In now, John O'Neill. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Nine to 6, the final tally in this one. The Sandlot put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Clay Williams earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
for your victorious home team. 9 runs, 16 hits.